You know what I noticed is very hard for us, and I say us, I'm talking about my melanated people, to really work with each other, especially when it comes down to money. Like sometimes you got some people who they might have a move and things don't work out, but that doesn't mean they trying to scheme or scam. But then a lot of times you got people that scheming and scamming. And what's crazy is this my man. I met him like 9 years ago, but it was off of something he invested in that became a big f up. And then he asked me what's up, and I told him what's up, and I told him the truth, and we got cool ever since, right? And I'm telling him right now about Brett. I already been in Brett. I'm telling him I think Brett gonna hit $2, yada yada. And I'm telling him, yo, send me $2,000 right now, a USDT, so I trade it. And he was like, well, I was telling him he can go ahead and get it himself if he got you know, the um, the wallet. He busy, so he like, yo, I'll just send you the USDT. And I'm like, you know what? Send me the whole 4,000 so I could work it. I'm showing him what I have, and that's my wallet, right? And here's the thing: I get more resistance from my own people than I get from other people, because people always worried about how much they could lose or whatever. But you got one life, right? My biggest thing is taking care of your health. But when it comes down to like this, you gotta either be all in or not. And I got people I just recently cut off because they foul. They don't think I see what they see or what they doing, and I gotta remove myself from them just to make sure that you know I gotta protect myself or protect other people that's involved with it in the future. But I always go back to my main people, right? Who I know if I say something to, they're not gonna be tripping. And that doesn't matter if they got a lot of money or a little bit of money, right? I think we got to do better as individuals, first of all, and then with our people. Because if you think about it, it's too many of us right now. If y'all group together and y'all spend y'all money, or y'all put your money together and invest, let's say it's 100 people right here, and y'all say, look, I'm gonna all put $500 in this pot. Y'all got 50,000, and then you go study what I'm telling you about the meme coins, right? And then y'all go ahead, y'all invest that 50,000. Maybe that meme coin is like 1 cent right now. So I did that backwards, but right. So you got 5 million meme coins, and let's say this meme coin happened to hit, I don't know, 69 cent. Boom. Now y'all made 3 point, something million. Or keep it real with you, like Peanut. Peanut was nothing. Peanut, yo, Peanut was nada, not a damn thing. You know what I mean? Like it was trash. I won't even call it trash. It just was nothing. And then when Peanut popped off, hold on. See, I just sent $10 a test. But I told him to send it to me so I can make sure I go in the account. And I'm going to, yep, I just got it. Okay. Okay. Send the 399. I got the 10. Right? So you're gonna send the 4,000, and I'm gonna invest this for him to show what's up. And this is the thing, my main peoples, I might have crypto in their wallet. They might have crypto in my wallet because we just like we gotta make the move happen. We not caught up in I'm gonna keep my phone. I'm gonna keep my seeds. My seed is like if you happen to lose your wallet or your phone, you can always go back to a computer, anything else, and open it back up and put the seed codes in. Everything is there. You don't lose it, right? So we don't have a problem with that. We don't trip. We not sitting here like, oh, I'm counting your money, whatever. We all win. We all win together. If he win, I win, right? So Peanut, for example, Peanut when this first came out, look at that. Now, this is the beginning of the month. We in the last day of the month. People that got in before this got on the market. The market they got in for less than a penny, right? That means the market cap. See that market cap? What did it say? Zero, right? That was on the fourth. What does market cap say right here? in 11 days, 2.3 billion. If you guys group together your funds, and I'm talking to everybody who has a family, it's hard as fuck for me, pardon my French. It's hard as hell for me to keep communicating with people about group economics. And I was the first one talking about making money online when it came down to, um, oh, look, he sent 5,000. I told him to send 4,000. He sent 5,000. Okay, on to trade it up. Look at that. And that should come through in a few minutes. In a few minutes. Anyway, group economics, right? Um, hold on. Yeah, you know. See, thank you for doing this for me. Cause he's busy doing something else. I'm telling him what's up. He not paying attention to it. Each one teach one. Each one help one. Right? And as you can see, it's my guy. He's a Caucasian brother, but he come from the bottom. He ain't never. I go to this man's house back in the day. He like, yo, I got my own money. He like, nah, you staying with me. Boom, I got this condo. You know what? Take my master bedroom. He do the same thing I do. All right. Like right now, I'm about to go out and feed the homeless. I just flew back into the States. I'm about to go feed the homeless. Take my daughter to go feed the homeless. I'm about to make sandwiches and stuff today. All right. That's how I do. Boom. So he just sent me the money. Right? See? 5,000 tether. Trust. Anyway, it's hard when I try to tell people to do group economics. I got people who I talk to all the time, and I have to leave them alone. I have to be like, yo, I can't communicate with you because you worry about a little dollar. When I was the first person, I am the first person to talk about making money online, right? Big time. Everybody knows 2009. I'm out here doing everything on World Star, right? When I'm telling people, I didn't understand what I had because I had 100% of the market. I had to develop stuff that people didn't have. So I was doing click funnels before there was click funnels. I was doing drip feeding before it was drip feeding. I was doing a lot of stuff before people even knew about. I didn't even know what I was doing as far as the name that they came out with later on. Take that back. I knew what I was doing, but I didn't know how to. I didn't think about turning into a product. Right now, some people are good at building, leading. Right. Some people are good at developing. Um, some people are good at being a support system. I like to build, start, but sometimes I need support, development. Sometimes I got to figure it out. I start all types of different businesses. Some work, some don't. But when it comes down to cryptocurrency, you could be doing what you're doing, right? And getting to the next side as far as making profit months later, while still, when I say doing what you're doing, working your job. You don't got to be stressed out. Some people come in here and they look at the market every day. Oh man, it's down 6.9. Oh my God, right? Then they get out, right? Like for example, somebody already went here and then they made a bunch of money and then it came down right here and they just got scared and got out and missed the windfall. But if you could do group economics and you call your cousin, this cousin, this cousin, this cousin, this cousin. Yo, when my father was alive in 2020, I had an argument with him. I'll never forget this. Great thing is I had to come back from Colombia and take care of my father in Florida, my mother and my father. And my son that was across town. And they both ended up passing, right? So I got to spend time with them a lot instead of staying out of the country. So I'm telling him, yo, you about to get this money from the presidency. You need to go ahead and invest. He was scared. He was just about to turn 75, which he did turn 75. He was in the hospital, just me and him. But he was scared. His whole thought was, what if I lose the money? I'm like, yo, you 75, you at the end of your life. You never got free money like this ever. You might as well just use it to make it make sense. And so the same thing goes with when y'all deal with group economics, when you deal with your people, right? If you deal with your people, and once again, this is not just for melanated people, black people, whatever. I'm saying anybody. I don't care if you, like I said, Mexican, Ukrainian, whatever the case may be, Vietnamese, you know, whatever. I deal with everybody. I'm about to go on another trip. I just came back from Asia. I'm about to go on another trip, a long trip, because I'm doing a lot of connecting with people, right? And I don't see color. I see a brother. I see love. I see everything that I couldn't see when I was younger, growing up in this crazy world. And then I'm like, okay, I get it, right? So if you take, like I said, 100 of y'all and y'all put 500, you got 50,000. And that 50,000, if you'd have gotten peanut when peanut was 0.001, you'd had half a million. Look at this, half a million peanut. If you could buy that much, because sometimes you can't buy it because of the liquidity and the volume and all that stuff. But if you could have, it's at a dollar. So that means that now you guys are worth. I mean, do the math. It's more than that. It went to like $3 at one point, but now you guys are worth what? 1 point, as of right now, 600 million. If you was able to get that many coins at the time. Look, the total supply was stupid. It was over 900 million. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that a lot of y'all are not paying attention. I don't even talk like that. I'm busy. I'm in my own world. The people I do talk to, I might talk to, then I leave because I got other things I'm going on. And like I said, if I see something shiesty, I'm out of here. Right? You guys got to group together. Get 10 of your people to get 10 of their people to get 10 of their people. And just put the money in a pot and invest. I got my own pot. I don't need nothing. But I'm telling y'all gonna miss a wave. Trump is in office. I'm not caught up in the emotional side. Black Kamala, this, that. Stupid. Pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention to what they trying to move forward. If you always ahead of the game, you good. When I was running the streets in New York City non-stop, every day, 14 hours a day, with four or five cell phones on my hip, living in Brooklyn, then moving into the Bronx, then moving back to Manhattan, going to Queens, like back and forth. Because I had enemies. I don't want to be around certain people. I keep moving. You stay in one place, you be a target. I'm out. When I was doing all that, moving around, not afraid of anything. That's the problem too. When you're not, I'm a person that's not afraid. The greatest thing is I'm aware though. So I would let somebody disrespect me and say whatever and not get in my feelings because I know that if I get into it with them and he got four other people, I might not make it out. So I'm gonna be what I gotta be to move. And later on, if we see each other one on one or something different, or maybe I'll just be like, yeah, I'm good because I'm making too much money. It's always not a maneuver, right? But I was running the city non-stop. It took me to stop and go to an Indian location. The guy had laptops, and you could rent and use the internet for a period of time. Right down the street from Master Garden, right on the same street, right across the street from the gym I used to go to. Because I always go in the city and run around. I ended up having an office across the street from Master Garden. So I stayed moving. 5 years straight, I'm just running around the city doing what I gotta do. Making money, sometimes leaving the city to do other things, going to California, coming back, but that was my main thing. And I kept trying to see what I could do next, right? What can I do next? I'm on the streets, I'm making money. Great. But what's next? Because this ain't gonna last. When my man got killed, and we talked about his death, unfortunately, the night before the 6 hours before he got killed was stupid. So I don't talk about stuff like that. And he got killed the same way. And I pulled him out of the freezer, and we seen what happened to him. And then 4 months later, I got ran down by undercovers on something I didn't have nothing to do with, but I was in the same facility a lot of times, right? And I could have faced. I was supposed to be getting 7 years. I got out of that and I moved on. But the whole time I was prepping myself for the next, which was the internet, right? And then I kept going, and that next year I made 100,000 one day. I didn't know I was gonna do that, but I kept moving. I'm telling y'all, group together, put your money in one pot, and then somebody out of y'all group, or some of y'all out of that group, start looking at what y'all could do. This is not hard. It is not hard. When I see my Latinos, they come over here and they group together and they work. They get on the streets and they try to get some type of work in U-Haul or stuff like that. Then they get their money together, get a car, then they get a place, and they do stuff. I've been watching this for years. I used to have a hip hop magazine called Mike Magazine. I made a big article about Mexicans in 2004. I was like, y'all shouldn't be disrespecting them because they working their ass off to get to a certain place. One of my closest people is Mexican. Like, he was somebody that came to me back in like 2013 or 12, 13, and he been with me ever since. He younger than me, but he like, that's my little primo mexicano, right? I understand why his mother had him right over the border, right before he's born, so he could be American citizen. But they not. This is land of free, home of the brave, all this stuff, right? Home of the slaves too. But you got to know how to work it. Group economics, work it. There's people out here that's outworking y'all. Group together. Stop looking at all this dumb shit. Stop looking at, um, Megan Thee Stallion says some shit about, whatever. Nothing against her, but whatever. Stop looking at what they doing. Stop looking at what's going on. This, y'all missing the money train right now. Y'all are missing the money train. I'm gonna tell y'all, Trump's initiative to make cryptocurrency like America be like number one for cryptocurrency, like they did them being number one for the internet. His move, if it goes well, yo, people gonna be out of here. Gonna be out of here. You know what I'm saying? And granted, you're gonna have a lot of negative stuff, you're gonna have a lot of positive stuff, but you gotta play the market. You gotta play the market. You gotta see what's going on. But the easiest way to do it is to group together. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Facts. I'm out. Peace.